daily activity, gangster, rap, art, talk show. Discuss each art piece, bracket all written first, then read into cam, end bracket prologue via comparing review to original instructions. Utilize all tools that could be employed in my gangster raps. Use 86 lines of paper to say your final words to YT channel. If you get more than one, recalculate number for each one. My track Multiverse Theory. This is a complete West Coast gangster rap. 6 minutes long. Has a bridge, which is where you change it up altogether, lyrics and beat, but in this case I was too lazy to do the beat. V1, personal insight, then quote, the king is going crazy, end quote, is a piece of info taken from Merlin, the TV show on Tubi TV. We have 3 verses, 3 choruses, and the last 2 choruses I add different endings to it. These aren't being reviewed in chronological order. I'm doing it whatever. I'm doing it whatever comes first in my Google Play Music app. Personal insight, Merlin, parenthesis 1 and parenthesis chorus. V2, Merlin, quote, then I relate to it. Merlin, then I relate. Merlin, then I relate. Merlin, then I relate. Merlin, then I relate. Chorus 2 contains an added motif which changes it compared to chorus 1. V3, me, bridge, where I discuss, quote, in alien worlds, end quote, final chorus with a alternate motif, making it different from chorus 1 and 2. But what makes it the same is, quote, multiverse theory, end quote. V3 contains 0 info from the Merlin show. He led with him first. Negative coming from both the artist, who is of course me, and from the story Merlin is telling. Negative coming from both the artist, who is of course me and from the story Merlin is telling. So from the gate, my story and theirs automatically equal. Nothing unless he goes positive, and I do go positive when I discuss, quote, where there is an end, there is a new sprout, sprout after sprout, end quote. This lends a degree of legitimacy. I'm able to imagine dislocated from reality, quote, in quote, in alien worlds, end quote. This contrasts my personal story, which is negative and is bad because that tech should be instilled in the personal story. Rather, he merely describes the foe hurting himself, wasting knowledge and technology. In my eyes, I'm using third person because I'm also listening to myself. I know, weird, huh? Okay, here are my original instructions, which provided the license for this art. The other art run from the same instructions. I called this project, quote, daily activity, end quote, and to watch Merlin for 15 minutes each day, write a rap connecting my life to the Merlin clip, plus circle, quote, Garden Lakes Abyss, AZ, end quote, plus circle one stat obtained from the Walmart clip. Do this for 2 months and 19 days until March 30, 2019. I don't see the instructions in the art piece, so I'm just going to write straight raps. No utilizing extensions and KY lube, not worth the money. You could have easily embarked on a path to write 50 raps and you would still have raps and no gap that exists due to the instructions being abandoned from the raps. A problem bad for you and me. A problem bad for you and me, girl, because you don't get your entertainment as quickly, not to mention the quicksand box camouflage to the right beside you. I'm rapping and rapping and rapping and rapping, and I just don't stop rapping. My life is filled with sadness and darkness. There ain't no happiness on the horizon. Life just ain't what it should be until the end of my time. Nothing but struggle and strife. I'm under so much pressure. Often I feel my chest pounding, my face being deprived of oxygen, my balance and supreme thought diminished. Along with my status, the king is going crazy. I'm never lazy, feeling hazy, but it ain't no thing. Try and make it through this maze. Eternally looking for the beginning. How could I lose my way? Electrical impulse, evil tase edict, as it was written in the Holy Bible, feeling They get me feeling like this my raps graze, eliminate little insects, slowly consuming the mind in a hell of a bind. Hell extended in this, I've been wandering so long now. I just sit here in a daze, egress from reality. The universe is just one of many universes in existence. Multiverse theory, where there is an end, there is also a new sprout. The universe is just one of many universes in existence. Multiverse theory, where there is an end, there is also a new sprout. The universe is just one of many universes in existence. Multiverse theory, where there is an end, there is also a new sprout. The universe is just one of many universes in existence. Multiverse theory, where there is an end, there is also a new sprout. The universe is just one of many universes in existence. Multiverse theory, where there is an end, there is also a new sprout. The kingdom is under threat of falling, all devised by the king's ward. My sick self-harming detrimental raps, they say I did this to myself, but I know better, right? And the super powerful sorceress, black pussy holes, are gonna be the one to execute the final attack. The king's ward is plotting behind his back. My raps are losing meaning within time. Can I keep pace? Yet they continue to exist while I lay here, pondering with each second, eating the stability of my kingdom, and kills the nighttime. When she is discovered, the king's ward, my vicious raps colder than the Colorado River. The super powerful sorceress is trying to recruit a neighboring kingdom to help bring the king down. They don't like cats looking at their sexy black pussy holes. The universe is just one of many universes in existence. Where there is an end, there is also a sprout. The universe is just one of many universes in existence. Multiverse theory, where there is an end, there is also a sprout. The universe is just one of many universes in existence. Multiverse theory, where there is an end, there is also a new sprout. There is an end, there is also a new sprout. Where there is an end, there is also a new sprout. The universe is just one. There is also a new sprout. There is also a new sprout. Sprout after sprout. There is an end, the universe is just one. Multiverse theory, where there is an end, there is also a new sprout. Sprout after sprout. And the garden lakes of this AZ is where I reside, but it ain't peaceful no more. The combat has taken its toll. Never would I have thought at the onset of this war that I would be here in a heightened state, all paranoid from the multitude adversaries coming at me. I feel like Jet Li, where I'm just sitting here taking out like 50 foes at one time. You better believe that I always got my CAT close by. Shit, this custom action trigger mess. God bless the next. I can't believe you trying to flex. I leave Plex pulling up in a brand new Lex, but I don't ever plan on going to text, just going to break your neck. In alien worlds in the future, they looking back at us, laughing at the small time technology we hold so close in our hands, because they know the answer is in love. They don't help cause it's just more ghetto riches for their little green big-headed bodies. The universe is just one of many universes in existence. Multiverse theory, there is an end, there's also a new sprout. Purpose, my nigga. The universe is just one of many universes in existence. Multiverse theory, where there's an end, there is also a new sprout. Purpose, my nigga. The universe is just one of many universes in existence. Multiverse theory, where there's an end, there is also a new sprout. Purpose, my nigga. The universe is just one of many universes in existence. Multiverse theory, where there is an end, there is also a new sprout. Purpose, my nigga. The universe is just one. also a new spread.